Alright guys, here is some of my most prized possessions. Shining Fates Pikachu V collection boxes. You know when these start to spike up in price? That's how you know we've gotten to the top of the market, because at that point, all sentiment would flip. Look. Ooh, every pack in there's a Charizard pack? Hold on, bro. I need to put a premium on that. You guys love Charizard right now. Wow, that's actually crazy. I might have to keep that box forever. Wow. Look at that art. All Charizard. Error box, 1 of 1.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Team Rocket Joey. Yes, sir. So today, guys, we got to talk about it. Now, the thumbnail of this video is, I don't know, it could be edited, but somebody took a picture of Evolving Skies, an Elite Trainer box, in front of a vending machine. I do think personally that it's rage bait, but it should be good engagement for any video. I wanted to talk about today the Phantasmal Flames, the Charizard UPC. I don't know if it's, yeah, it is Phantasmal Flame. The Charizard UPC, Charizard X UPC. If you guys got any, leave a comment down below. I need to know how many people actually got them, because from what I've seen, there's a lot of people got them. And I was just on a live stream with Northwoods TCG yesterday. Go subscribe to him if you guys aren't already. But it looks like, and we were talking about it, it looks like somehow, some way they were able to add more printers, because almost everybody I know was able to get a Charizard UPC. Didn't have to wait in a queue. And I saw a lot of success stories. So that has me thinking, maybe the printers are turned up. Maybe Pokemon, it's just so much to ask, and we'll never know until we actually see what happens. But I believe there is Phantasmal Flames, MEO1, Destined Rivals, Surging Sparks, and Journey Together in that box. Those are the... this is the best box that we've gotten since the 151 UPC. So I hope that they did print enough. And I hope that they print enough to where people see it as it's not rare. If people see it that it's not rare and it dips down below $200, well, and then people lose all confidence in the box and see that they can't flip it immediately, they panic sell it. Well, that would be a perfect situation for me to buy in to the box. Let me know down in the comment section below, do you think that the Phantasmal Flames Charizard UPC is going to dip below $200? And then we got to talking, and we were talking about the print quality of MEO1. Looks spectacular. Again, guys, these are all great things for the hobby, by the way. The only issue that people are going to have is that they're not going to be able to flip things immediately, which in turn leads to less demand, which in turn leads to, if Pokemon was printing more, like they said, when the demand fades, well, then we'll see boxes again on the shelves. And the people that are going to get angry are the people that over-leverage themselves into debt. And Pokemon will be fun again. Pokemon will be a hobby again and not a market anymore. I mean, it'll always be a market, but it won't be a quick Tendy Timmy flip market that we are currently in right now. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see people rushing to grade everything. A lot of stuff comes back 10s because the product is printed well now. I don't know what printing facility we're in right now, but for some reason, some way, a lot of the SV era SIRs were trash printing quality. It was like a 30% gem rate over the whole entire era. In the beginning, Paldea Evolve was like a trashish gem rate. Lowest printed because the demand fell off. And that's why the price is at where it's at today. That's why the Magikarp is expensive, because there's not a lot of them comparatively to other Pokemon cards. Now, there's still a lot, but to other Pokemon cards, it's not that many. And with all the amount of people that are actually collecting and, you know, FOMOing into Pokemon right now, it's not that many. Not that many copies at all. So, this leads me to my next topic. I believe today, MEO1 Mega Evolutions 01 releases today on Friday. I hope you guys are all able to get some. It was funny. I had Henry texted me. He was saying that every single GameStop there's already lines formed and everything, and I was like, wait for what? And then I realized I was like, oh, MEO1's dropping, and that's great news. That is great news for me. So I got email confirmation today, which is yesterday, if you're watching this video right now, that I will be vending this weekend. And I was putting 1 + 1 = 2 together in my head. Being able to vend on top of a Pokemon release weekend. There's going to be a lot of eyes on Pokemon this weekend. A lot of hype this weekend. People are going to be looking for Pokemon cards this weekend. And, well, I will be selling a lot of Pokemon cards and a lot of sealed product this weekend. I want to make this very, very clear that for me, you could be laughing right now in the comments like, oh, why are you selling? Why are you selling stuff in this bull market? It's very, very, very simple 1 + 1 = 2 math computation in my brain. The market is going up still currently. I thought a month, 2 months, 3 months ago, like we were topping out. It was crazy. And then we kept going. So at this point, I'm emotionally detached from my Pokemon cards. The money is right for me to start selling off. And this doesn't mean I'm selling everything I have, of course. I will be not selling any booster boxes. I'm not selling any prismatic evolutions. I'm not selling any celebrations. I'm not selling Charizard UPCs. So my whole strategy and thought process going into this is that I'm trying to get my cost basis down to 0. So everything I hold past what I sell is essentially just going to be free since I pulled my cost basis out, and I will be able to reallocate that money and funds to other investments so that I can have another pool of other investments. Now, Pokemon is not my only investment. No, it's not. I know you guys think, I know a lot of people think that, oh, I'm all into Pokemon. I'm all in. Nope. I'm not. And so I'll be transparent. Over the since 2020, I have put $28,000 into Pokemon cards. And we're up about 5x total of everything, of all my Pokemon stuff. So if I'm able to get $30,000 back over these next 2 weeks vending, well, that will be great. And my whole tactics and strategy going into vending is I am going to list 10% under market. From what I've heard, people are asking over market at most vending shows. The thing is that I'm not working on margin here when I'm selling. I am working on liquidating gains that I've acquired over the last 4 years. I'm not the vendor that has been flipping and buying it 70, 80%, trying to sell for 90%, working on a 20% margin. I can afford to literally sell stuff under 10% of market. And just me assuming that and me seeing, I actually went to a show and stuff was expensive. I heard reports from Henry that he went to a show. People were asking over market price for stuff. It looks like it's going to be easy sales for my tactics and my strategy. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It'll definitely be interesting to be on the other side of the table. And I don't really plan on buying anything. There's not really anything that I'm looking for currently in the Pokemon market. I don't even know. I think if I were to buy stuff, though, I would just be at a 75% baseline. And that's crazy. Like, it's so crazy to me that people actually go to shows and, like, sell stuff at, like, 70%. Like, I mean, it's cool and all. You don't have to, sell on eBay, but I don't know. I feel like you're giving away percents at that price. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I actually do want to know if it sounds wise. It sounds, because to me, it sounds like it's free flips. I don't know. We'll see. And going into it again on a Pokemon release weekend where people are lined up outside of GameStops, well, that's a very good sign that the demand is still as high as it can be. And that's what I'm looking forward to going into a show. And me sitting here next to all my Shining Fates. No, I'm not going to bring Shining Fates because that's probably not going to sell at all. That's goofy. That'd be goofy of me to bring Shining Fates. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys posted on the outcome of these next 2 weekends because I'm vending both Saturdays. If you are in the Sacramento area, DM me on Instagram if you want to buy anything or, just come say what's up. I will tell you what shows I'm going to and we can get a deal done. I hope you guys did indeed learn something here. Yes, it seems like Pokemon is definitely printing more and if you're nervous about the market and you're thinking about selling, you want to sell before Pokemon starts reprinting everything and the sentiment starts shifting down. And, well, right now, it hasn't happened yet. We haven't got the massive reprint waves of fear and uncertainty and doubt. But you want to get out before that happens. Unless you want to hold for 5 years like you guys are saying. I hope you guys learned something here today. I will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!